Greetings, programs! Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're all doing better than me. I am hanging on by a thread. Yeah, no, I'm just... The heat has severely gotten to me, folks. I want to welcome in Coldfire and Isaac, the early gang. Lovely seeing you guys. But no, the heat has gotten to me. It is making this a lot harder. For those of you that are members of my Discord, I was not exaggerating by the current temperature of my apartment. It is roughly the same. I have my AC unit running. I've got a fan blowing. I have a fan blowing in my bedroom. It's rough. It's really rough. This heat is unbearable. It's especially when you come home after working all night in a hot factory. Your energy level just nosedives. So yeah, I've been doing my best to try to keep up the energy and whatnot, but if it doesn't cool off soon, folks, I might have to go on a hiatus. Get hit with a storm last night. We got hit with rain. I think I saw lightning as I was driving home, but all I know was we got a little bit of rain. Nothing more than that. I don't even think they're calling for that again in the forecast. Never mind. Showers and thunderstorms. Cool. Showers and there's a 49% chance. Thunderstorms likely around 9 a.m. Thunderstorms likely around 9 a.m. Okay. So, we might still get hit. I hope. I hope. According to the forecast, it doesn't look like it, even though the gap between the high temp and the low temp is substantial. So it's just it makes it really hard for me to go on a bike ride. I'm trying to ride my bike more. Let me tell you, it's like I'm not riding it to work time being because in the heat, it's no. We're not doing that anymore. I did that once and that was just not good. It was not good. It might be a after work activity or before bed activity to help tire me out more. But no more riding it to work. Especially in this heat. But yeah, if it doesn't cool off and I get out of work feeling like this, and this is me after having at least an energy drink, trying to pep me up a little bit, I am still drained. But hey, what can you do? You try to do your best. You try to do what you can. Now, Ezek, when have you ever known me to push myself? When have you ever known me to push myself? Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, the hammer. The bots are back. These goddamn... Am I going to get banned for saying this? Planker? I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Plankers. These damn plankers. I love how my captions can't even figure out what word I'm saying there. I see blankers and plankers. So, I don't know. Today's... I mean, you're right. They're not. It's gonna probably only be a 2-hour stream, guys. I'm not gonna push myself too hard, like Ezek said. This is probably gonna be a shorter stream than usual, so probably only be 2 hours, just so I could probably try and get some more sleep. Because let me tell you, running on naps catches up to you. Joys of midnight, but like I said, I don't mind my job now. Like I said, I've been working in it for a few weeks, and it's not a hard job. It is physical. I will admit that. It is a physical job. But I'm not at the burden of a schedule. I'm essentially, I come in, like, what do we need to do? Cool, do it. Okay. Then we kind of coast, the rest of the night. It's laid back. I like it. So I think it's time we move into the news stories. I've got a couple. No. Okay, nothing new there. So we got some good news, and I do have to talk about a local news story that's not great. So I want to give you guys a warning for that. But first off, for those of you that still follow Helldivers 2, I still do because, well, I mean, that was such a moment in gaming similar to Pokemon Go. Helldivers 2 is an amazing game. I know it's been up and down with a lot of buffs, nerfs, storylines, and whatnot. Well, it has finally made its way to Xbox. It is coming to Xbox. And it is, choose my phrasing here, it is going to arrive with quite the drop. I like that. Yeah, no, that works. The promotional trailer we got for it shows, you know, a typical city, but then we see a lone drop pod drop and a saxophone plays in a similar way to Halo 3 ODST soundtrack. So look, if there's going to say that, oh yeah, we're totally going to do a Halo an ODST crossover event, might be enough to get me back into the game full time. Might be enough to get me back into the game full time because that's exciting. That sounds fun. So you can play Helldivers 2 now on PC, PlayStation, and soon Xbox. Think of the carnage. Think of the democracy you're going to enforce. It is going to be amazing. We're not going to talk about the Fortnite trailer. We're not going to talk about that just because, man, that... If you haven't seen it, look up the Fortnite trailer and just draw your own conclusions and opinions. But no, I'm very much looking forward to I'm looking forward to this just because, man, Helldivers 2 is so fun to play, especially with friends. It's so fun to play. Now, we go to a story that I need to talk about because I live in Ohio. I have not hid that fact. I don't like the fact that I live in Ohio because Ohio, I'm going to say it, is a shittier state than Florida. That's right. I'm going to say it. Ohio is a shitty... Florida may get all the funny stories because of Florida Man. Ohio gets overlooked. No, Ohio is far, far worse than Florida. Ohio Republicans have just passed a pornography age verification ID law as part of the state budget. What does that mean? That means if you want to access any kind of adult site, any kind, you need to submit your photo ID to access these sites. And that starts this fall. And just when you thought the Ohio government couldn't get any worse. And here's the problem with this, folks. The law doesn't really give a strict definition of pornography. It's very broad. It is very broad. And yes, it will include Discord and Reddit because the UK just passed a very similar law. Which I don't know if this is where they got the idea or if this is something that's been in the works, or for all I know, this is a bunch of evangelicals and a bunch of morally superior people coming together going, let's do this. Look, I'm just going to say this right now. Get your morals out of my internet. The internet is a playground for all. You have problems with children accessing it? I don't know. Talk to the parents! There's going to be such an influx of VPNs now that I I love this quote. This quote from, I'm just going to go ahead and say his name. Representative Josh Williams from Sylvania. I don't know where the fuck that is in Ohio, but that's where he's from. Quote, we're going to preserve and protect the innocence of our children, of our kids here in the state of Ohio. Bullshit. That is not why you're doing this, but sure, go ahead. Whatever high horse you want to be on. Verification will be done by submitting a photo of your state ID or by entering your personal information into a third-party system that will then run your details through other online or government databases. It could also use facial recognition technology capturing photos of users. Boy, doesn't that sound fun! Companies will be penalized if they don't comply. The attorney general will be able to file civil lawsuits against companies, which could lead to court injunctions. I just want to say how dystopian this is. We're already living in a dystopia. Oh, yeah. I've had this conversation with a couple people over in the UK. We're all kind of saying the same thing. This could very well be a global thing. Because, yeah, it's primarily centered on, quote, explicit content and makes a significant amount of money on said content will need to follow the law. However, others that host pornography may still be subject to the law. News media organizations, cable, and streaming providers have an explicit exemption, because of course they do. Oh, the state rep that I talked about earlier said this won't impact social media sites like Twitter and Reddit. So, which is so weird that that's not going to, that they're not going to be included. That, how does it say? Here's the thing. The other side is claiming that the data can be leaked. No shit. Hackers have stolen medical, financial, and legal data from at least hundreds of thousands of Ohioans at both the state and local levels. This was last year. So I'm just going to say it right now. Do not voluntarily submit your ID in any way, shape, or form. Do not. Get a VPN. Find a way to circumvent this, because you should not. Yeah, you should not submit your personal data to any kind of online database. For those of you that have social media, probably Facebook. I know most of you have done it willingly. Get that shit off now. This guy, I want to punch in the face. Quote, you can go on and purchase your old school DVDs and watch your pornography at home. We will not sacrifice the innocence of our children for the inconvenience of adults. I hate these people. I hate these people. I don't like to use that term, hate. But I genuinely, with fiery rage, hate these people. Because as Ezek put it, think of the children, think of the innocents. We have no problem sending them to schools where, in this country, shooting happens once a week now, probably. We have no problem letting children go hungry. They want to take away the free lunches. They don't get proper medical care. Save them from porn, because that is the more important issue. But I'll bet every dollar in my pocket that half these people have been to some kind of a site themselves, and they will be either exempt or I just... I want to leave this country so bad. I do. I genuinely do. I have lost all faith in this country. I don't want to live here anymore. Hell, I don't want to live on this planet, but I'm willing to find a place that some people are somewhat sane. I said somewhat. I'm keeping the bar low, and considering where I live currently, the bar is already 5,000 feet down. Like I said, I know we try to be upbeat. I know we try to be positive here, but sometimes I have to give you the dirty truth. And it's genuinely just becoming so like dystopian, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. People will shout as loudly as they want, but when it comes to voting for people that actually might want to make a difference, nope. Nope. We want to maintain the status quo. We want to maintain the status quo. We don't want change. The amount of times I have, honest to God, just felt anger. Like, if it wasn't for this, I would probably just get out of social media in general. Like, I would probably get an old school phone and just be done with it. But unfortunately, I have to promote myself on places because the algorithms suck. So I'm stuck promoting myself. I didn't put anything on Instagram today because, honest to God, I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like it. I posted something on Blue Sky, but it is becoming so draining trying to engage and interact with people. It's losing its fun. Not this. I enjoy this. I enjoy entertaining people and being here for you guys. But social media, I'm done. I've checked out. Instagram, I keep just because I can still find some stuff that will honestly be entertaining. Even though Meta is a terrifying company and Zuckerberg should be locked up. Blue Sky, at the very least so far, is maintaining a sense of sanity for the most part, but it's just... I'm running out of hope. I'm running out of hope. And that's the thing. Facebook, I've uninstalled Facebook. I no longer access Facebook. I've deactivated my account so I could still use Messenger. I didn't delete my account, but because then I would lose access to my group chats and all of that. So I have deactivated it. No longer access it. And honestly, I don't feel the need to go back to it. I don't ever feel the desire, because if those people wanted to check up on me, I explained. It's all there. They can reach out. So. Oh, Coldfire, absolutely. Arcom Zombie, welcome in. Morning. So yeah, I'd be completely fine if we wanted to get our own Discord server. If we wanted to set up our own Discord server, the group, I would be perfectly fine with that. Even though I know Discord's probably going to be soon trash. So buying new windows, huh? What's your budget? Is it with? Yeah, maybe. Zombie, I'm not an expert per se. Like, I don't even know how much. Okay. Like I said, I can, you can look up, you know where I work. I think I've said it, but I will DM you, about it. But yeah, it's, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought, I wasn't sure if we had discussed that or not, but I could send you the name. Oh, partially. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll send you the name. I assist in building them, but no, I'll send you the name of the company I work for. But Arcom, I think you're right. There just isn't too many messenger apps out there, and because Lord knows, I don't think too many people are looking at Microsoft Teams. I know some people use that, but ugh. Better than Ventrilo or TeamSpeak. Does anybody still use TeamSpeak? I haven't heard of TeamSpeak in 10 years. Plus, 10 plus years. And yeah, our group chat and Teams, yikes. And, oh, okay. Fair. Right, well, like I said, folks, for those of you who are joining, this is going to be a short stream because if you haven't checked the thermometer outside lately, it's hot. It's very hot. And my energy level is at an all-time low. Like, seriously, even taking yesterday off, getting off work, I'm going to say it. It's lucky that I'm standing here. It's lucky that I am standing here. So, just to comply with Ezek's request that I don't push myself too hard, it's probably going to be a 2-hour stream at the very least. Take a dip in the pool. I don't have a pool, man. There is a community pool. There is a community pool nearby. But that's a community pool. And $3. You know? Oh god. My apartment building doesn't have a hose. I'd have to be filling up buckets, taking it downstairs and filling up the water. That sounds like a lot of work. I'd have to just bathtub to hose attachment. Zombie, I appreciate all your suggestions. I don't think all of these are practical. They're not. They're not very practical. Hot. Oh god, I can't even imagine getting in a hot tub right now. Ugh. Yuck. That just doesn't sound. We're not getting into the logistics of a hot tub stream. We're not, because I don't. No. Much as I think a hot tub would be amazing to relax in after a workout, no, we're not doing this. We're not. I'll return money. Ice bath? I mean, I couldn't do much from the tub, but I could just you have the camera there pointed in my bathroom, me just dumping bags of ice into my tub and just being like, all right, whoosh. And then just be like, all right, guys, we're just going to have chatting while I freeze to death. It's going to be okay. Oh, God. Oh, oh. 5-minute stream for sure. At least just be like, eh. Table salt or just salt? What kind of salt do we have to add? Does it matter? Zombie? No. No, no, no. I know that's probably enough wattage to kill me, but at the same time, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. Ice bath? You know, I take cold showers. I've been taking cold showers lately, and ice bath might not be a bad idea. Ice bath might not be a bad idea. Just have some sitting in the freezer. Just have a bag of ice sitting in the freezer. Get home, be like, all right, let's do this. Dump ice in. Just, oh. Yeah, no, that would really hurt. Plus, the sensors don't do well with like wet. They don't do well with wet. So yeah, that absolutely would not be pleasant. Anyway, we're burning daylight here. It's ironic considering the game we're about to play. But yeah, that just sounds awful. Sounds terrible. Huh. Great. I'm gonna be canceled. Oh, it's fine. I mean, you guys do that a lot. So, I mean, and I go along with it to a point. What, ice bath? We'll add it when that happens. I've completely forgotten how to play. Controls. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey. Because that would just be uncomfortable for everybody. Okay, so ice bath has been added. Ice bath has been added. I added. Okay, so let's just go over our options here. Fall Guys is still on there because that's a punishment for me. Wheel of Fortune because, well, that's just absolutely humiliating. I added Jump King. I don't have it yet. I think I'm gonna take that off because I don't think I just not. Yeah, childhood trauma is classic video games I couldn't beat as a child. Getting over it, which we made progress on. No, VR getting over it. I'm taking that off because I'm never playing that again. Pogo Stuck. I'm willing to give that another shot now that I know how to better temper myself. Cookie Redemption. Cookie Redemption is, for those of you who haven't been here long, I used to have a redemption where essentially you guys would hit it and I would eat a cookie. Well, for the longest time, I didn't know about a timer, so there's a clip of me somewhere. That's fine. it's a bad thing anyway. And I would just there's a clip of me on my channel where I literally forced 7 Oreos into my mouth at once because that button kept getting spammed. Not what I would do, but I would probably turn that back on for a stream. Honestly, that's not... Yeah, I don't like that as a punishment. It's not a punishment. So, Fall Guys, Wheel of Fortune, getting over Pokestuck, childhood trauma, and ice bath. There we go. Those are good punishments. Those are good, solid punishments. Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Oh, God almighty. Okay. Hey. Here you are, folks. Arcom, you wanted your punishment? There it is. There it is. Haha! 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 You're funny. He's a funny guy, this one. He is so funny and humorous. Ha 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 ha. Fine. Fine. It's fine. Right. Controls. I need to learn the controls. It might be a little bit of both. Shoot. Flashlight. You never know. Reload. Load. Ow, ow. Yeah, I forget how to dodge. I immediately forgot how to dodge and I looked at it. What the fuck was my dodge button again? Just jump. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, I think it's safe to say I'm a little rusty. What the fuck is sprint? Jesus Christ. Okay, left button. Okay. No, I'm playing on normal. I'm playing on normal. Jesus! Okay. Man, it's fine. It's fine. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, I'm safe. Here's checkpoint. Back, demons! Back! Right. Go toward the light, 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 go toward the light. And I have just like a second! I need to pick up my coffee. Hey! Oh, that's a lot. Hey. Oh. Forget the thermos. Forget the thermos. I don't care anymore. I'm safe. I think. I don't know. Go wait here to heal. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm just playing on normal. Oh, I can't figure that out. That's fine. Yeah, I'm playing on normal. Which, as we've found out through other games we played, normal to some people is actually difficult for others. Didn't want to have it too easy, but at the same time... I mean, Remedy games can be rough even on normal. Oh, that's fun. That's always good to know. Very rough in the beginning on normal. Yikes. Oh! Hey, alright.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the bird started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Hey, speaking of Crank. Oh, it's a player. I thought it was a Crank. Oh, yay, more coffee. Because that's doing me so much good right now. I feel like that was a little cheap.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Twin Peaks kind of weird. I think that's safe to say. It's a Twin Peaks kind of weird. Darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Excuse me? Ooh, hunting rifle. I don't need that right now. Oh, you know, it's fine. We'll do getting over it, but there is another game I want to add to it. Woo! Bye. I see a light. I see a light. I see a light. Woo! Oh, yeah, that light's. Oh, wow, we. Yeah, I need you to become solid. Anyone else? No? Cool. Look up Chained Together. That's the game I thought of. Timber.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Okay, how the hell do I drop a flare? Why isn't it letting me drop a flare? Throw, RB. Can I take that with me? No, of course not. Chainsaw would be very handy right now. But no. I'm not going up in the woods. You crazy? It's spooky. Don't go down there. It's dark.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Some of these, some of this grass didn't load in properly. Or that's just that's my sanity going. Might just be my sanity. I don't know. Yeah, that grass looks fine. Nope, that doesn't.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You are not out of the woods, sir.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
I was half expecting to approach that truck and then all of a sudden just like, ah, well. Manuscript page.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered...
Of course there's an FBI
it was
agent.
all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Sounds like somebody's...
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
And then hands come out and pull you in, going, "Welcome to prime time, bitch!"
You can create your magic.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. Go about your business, sir. Coming through. Oh, okay. Hold down A to boost the light. You can change vehicle controls. No, I'm good. I hope I know where I'm going. I don't. I have no idea where I'm going. Huh. I guess I'm not going this way. Guess I'm not going back that way either. Wow! Okay, we're just gonna restart the checkpoint. Just gonna restart the checkpoint. Accelerate. Steering. Brake reverse. Okay. No. Get back in the... Alan, get back in the car! Oh. Well, of course now I see these arrows. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, do I head toward the light? Sure, that looks good. Hold on a second. This is all... yeah, sure. Okay. Also use care headlights to break enemy shadows. Oh. A manuscript page. That's more important than my life. I need to know what's going to happen next.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have... I don't know. Ow. Back in the car. Get back in the car. Bye. Well, shit. Sometimes you just gotta run. Coffee! Runic! Good morning, my friend! How's it going? I hope you are well. That sounded bad.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
What the hell? Ah! Woo! Woo! Now, will you all just leave me the hell alone? I'm glad you got home, Runic, safe and sound. I just, man, that's bothering me. That's really bothering me. These textures are not loading in. Like I said, it's either that's fine. It's fine. Sign of my sanity slipping. Possibly. Presumably. Like, why does my... all of a sudden, I started seeing things as if, oh, it was a early game. Poorly rendered. Things weren't quite right. I was truly beginning to think what was real, what wasn't. Like... thank you, God. Whoever's providing me light? No?
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
mean, you could have at least maybe asked to talk to her. Oh.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
The darkness controls the Taken.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Yeah, I don't. Let me in, Barry! Wow! Doing my best, Barry.
Because I'm not allergic to birds. Now shoot! Oh, crap.
That's right, boys. Come at me. Ah! Jesus. Come on, charge at me. That's right, you damn birds. Ah!
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Please open the door.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Oh, thanks.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Another week went by. Alice was dead. I never heard from the kidnapper.
Marshall had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant.
She doesn't sound okay.
Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
Oh! Leave it to Barry to not question a damn thing. End of episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
I'm going to do everything you say.
The manuscript anyway.
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
That's a fake name and you know it.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice
Got
girl.
a really bad limp there, bud.
Rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Sounds awful. Randy's dogs. Hungry now, like a dog. Would you like a hot dog or would you like a hot dog?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Okay. What's this got to do with me?
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Okay. Exposition limp. Yeah. See movement.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're here.
We all saw that, right?
You have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes.
It's very dark in there. Don't.
Please, come in.
Oh.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Losing my sight, losing my mind. Please, somebody tell me I'm fine. Oh.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oh.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict.
Barbara
I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's a fan. Safe to say. Believe in change. Okay.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Cooking with corn, 72 tasty recipes. Okay.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
As long as your lights stay on, you should be fine.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Great. Don't need the police called. Everything is fine.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me?
Yes.
Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Is it? Hey, I'd like to order some dogs. No? Okay. Coffee! Coffee. Uh-huh. Just gonna mosey on over here, take a look-see. Yeah, alright. Sure, this is gonna go well.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Jesus!
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy.
Get after it. Don't let him get away. Move it. Let him get away.
Okay, this guy's got...
There he is! We have the suspect in sight!
Okay, Ben. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Where is he? Man out!
Suddenly I'm the fugitive.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay. Chilling. Uh-oh. Well, now I'm in trouble. Jesus Christ! Ew. That's spooky. That all seems bad.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Hey! He wears a tweed jacket, for God's sakes! What the frick? Hey, wait a minute! I wear tweed! What the hell is wrong with tweed? Don't think tweed is a jacket. I take affront to that, madam. May not be for everyone, but it doesn't make us less threatening. I can be quite the imposing presence. They brought in a chopper for this? Why? Seems a little excessive. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I go for both, honestly. Comfort and fashion. A thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that.
James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over.
No, what does that mean?
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
What is he saying? The Fed's drunk? Anyway, I don't get what everyone's saying here.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
That's where I gotta get to? Oh, I'm dead. I'm a dead man walking. Let's see.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I doubt it. Man, I don't get what...
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Let's do something about that then.
There was no power to the searchlight.
I don't like how those wires are sparking. That's not... Boost! Well, ain't using that anymore, I guess. Look, I know tweed may not be in fashion anymore, but I've seen Peaky Blinders. Tweed can be quite imposing. If worn by the right person. The fact that these get... Oh.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
I don't think anybody's responding, Sheriff. Light! I see the light! Oh, lordy! Woo! Ow, my foot!
the call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Milt?
I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you. It
Sounds very serious.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
A manuscript page. Oh, that's a lot. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Seems bad. Run! 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 Oh! Ow! You know what for that? Ow! Ooh!
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Yeesh.
I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Jesus!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Ow! Ow! Ooh!
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Is he just gonna call me random authors' names? The first one was Dan Brown, now it's H.P. Lovecraft.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Okay. Look, as long as he doesn't call me rolling, we're fine. That I'll take umbrage with. Guess that was on purpose. Uh-oh! Ow! Oh, just a random gun, you know. Sure.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Yes, that can be the only reason. I'm sure of it. Woo! Wow! Jesus Christ! Ow! I am dead. I'm fine. You know what? Let's turn the lights on before we pick up the shotgun. In light, you can hurt them. You don't say. Uh-oh. I think I might be in trouble. I'm in the light. You can't hurt me. The darkness controls the taken. the hell did you come from? Hoorah! Oh, they burn out. Oh, I wasn't aware of that fact. Now I am, though.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Well, that doesn't sound great. I gotta look out for a bulldozer. Eat. No. Bad darkness. Bad darkness. Oh, let me guess. I gotta cross the goddamn train tracks. Don't answer it.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, that sounded fake at all.
The light wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
That sounds bad.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I don't like the breathing I'm hearing. Oh. It was a tarp all along. Follow. Me? Follow, 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 follow? Ah, nothing sketchy about this. What kind of a railroad schedule is it? Oh.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, I can't go back. Okay. This text is leading me into traps. I'm feeling it.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? And I'm one more time and then I'm out. And I'm just going to be done for today because we're at the 2-hour mark. You know, I keep forgetting about the flashbangs. Those will probably be very effective here. Yeah. Diminishing capacity.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the
Oh. I think I'm okay now. Baby. Manuscript page.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
So that's coming up. Okay.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
All right, I got a heavy-duty flashlight. Find a vehicle. This seems like a good place to stop. This seems like an excellent place to stop. Oh. Well, folks, I want to thank you all for stopping in today. I greatly appreciate it. I know it's a little short. notice, but like I said, I'm not trying to push myself too hard, so I'm gonna try and get some rest while the world catches on fire. Literally. Got quite a few people live. Thank you, Ezek. I appreciate that. Better going nice and steady than pushing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, I wish I could remember some of these people that I followed that are live now. I don't remember any of them. You know what? We didn't raid. That was 23 days ago. Perfect. We're going to raid Calpy. He is playing... He is coming. You know, this is a roguelite streamer. That's apparently what he's playing. It actually looks rather interesting, I'm not going to lie. So let's go ahead and get our raid message in here. Followers, there's your rating message. Copy and paste that in chat. Let Twitch know you'd like to join us on our adventure. Subscribers, you get to use my emotes. It's right there. So go ahead and copy and paste that in the chat. Folks, I really do appreciate all of you for stopping in today. It is the last stream of the week. Hopefully, like I said, I can better channel my energy for next week because, man, hopefully the heat breaks because, man, does it suck. It sucks for my electric bill and it sucks just for my overall complexion and demeanor. So, folks, again, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Be kind out there above all else. We need more kindness out there. So please, please, please try to be kind to each other. So as we say at the end of every stream, in that note, always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. May the goddess smile upon you all. I will see you all next cycle. This is Zayun, out!